Hello, I am Michael Bell. I am presenting Moving the Tipperary Energy Agency Computing Towards the Cloud. So the project proposal overview is we are a SME, not-for-profit energy agency. There's 6 to 9 employees. We work within 1 to 2 hours radius of the office. We're currently running out of server space. We have regular issues with multiple users syncing files. You get conflicting files created. We regularly work on EU projects with partners across the EU. We all need access to the same files. Somebody has to take a backup tape every day, which is then stored in the office, which is not secure. We have a small IT budget. Our server is constantly on, which is not ideal for an energy agency. So the objectives would be for our internal system to achieve a low-cost move of the company's server to an off-site location. It must be fast to connect to. We use large files, so it must be efficient. The data must be highly secure, as private individuals' details are kept there, and contracts, etc. It must enable the staff to have remote access to their files. Conflicting copies of files are not wanted anymore with this new system. So the objectives for the external system would be to enable our dispersed partners to gain access to files whenever needed. It must be free or low cost. It must be easy for non-technical people to use, and it must be suitable for people whose first language is not English. So basically the solution would be to move the company server space to the cloud, and then for our collaboration space to utilize the freely available products such as Dropbox, Google Docs, etc. We have used Dropbox in the past. It has been successful, but we've had issues with security of data and a tendency of it to create conflicting files when more than one person uses a file regularly. So the progress so far has been I've made contact with a local IT service provider to assess their experience of cloud computing. I've done initial scoping of international cloud solution providers such as Amazon, EMC and Google. I've installed an inline energy monitor on the server in our office to identify how much energy it is consuming currently. I've identified that Amazon and Google Docs very recently had a security issue, so that's going to require further study in the final report. Future steps are to continue monitoring the energy use of the server in our office, and then to compare that with hopefully easily available energy consumption data on cloud data. To perform needs assessment of the company to enable an accurate comparison between the current solution and a cloud solution. To obtain quotes from 3 cloud solution providers for a solution to meet our specification, and to outline a method statement for transition of an SME storage to the cloud, and then to perform a risk assessment of the move to the cloud. So a brief outline of the final report is just an introduction to the company, an outline of the current system, its specification, issues we've encountered with it, then a needs analysis to derive the specification required by a new system, outline of proposed solutions, a description, their cost, specification, and then a risk analysis, then a cost-benefit analysis of changing to cloud computing, followed then by a method statement for an SME moving their computing to the cloud, and then wrapping up with a conclusion and recommendations for the next step for the company. Thank you.